Hey guys, how you doing? Yours truly is here, and this is exactly how you win any argument, any and every argument, anytime you're talking to anybody. It doesn't matter if you're talking to your wife, it doesn't matter if you're talking to somebody over a parking spot, it doesn't matter if you're talking to a family member, it doesn't matter if you're talking to an enemy. This is how you win every single argument. So do yourself a favor and subscribe today because I'm going to drop a lot of knowledge in this video on things that has pretty much helped me throughout my whole life and why I'm so successful at my now today, why I'm successful every single day, and how you could be better, and how you could not see things as what society kind of tells you to see them as. That's very important. All right, so make sure you click the subscribe button. I'm gonna give you a chance to do that right now. Let's have a moment of silence for the people to click the subscribe button. All right, so I'm gonna give you a chance to do that right now. You did it? Okay, cool. Let's go on with the video. All right, guys, so thank you for subscribing. Very important. But this is how you win every single argument. I've been using this ever since I was in high school. Yeah. I'm not a high school anymore, but I've been using this ever since I was in high school. And it's very important to understand exactly how to win every single argument because arguing doesn't help anybody. I know it feels good. It feels like you're in the heat of battle, and psychologically there's a reward factor there, but you want to step away from that and you want to do this one thing, and that one thing is compromise. Compromise is how you win every single argument in the world. It's how you're calm, that's how you can stay calm, it's how you can stay smooth, it's how you can stay cool, and how you can look like you have control over everything. If you understand the art of compromise, your life will be so much easier. So much easier. I'll give you a prime example. And I kind of learned this from the Bible too. In the Bible, there's a story about Abraham and Lot. And if you know anything about the Bible, Abraham was very, very, very much favored in God's eyes. So Abraham said to, there was some land. Abraham and Lot, I believe, as the story goes, Abraham had a lot of possessions, and at that time, money was like goats and cattle because you could get food from the cattle, you could get clothing from the cattle. That's what money was. You know, there was no physical. It was like a barter system. So he said, "Hey, you want to take our lots are too much, our territories are clashing. Let's go our separate ways. You want to go left, and I go right, or do you want to go right and I go left? But you take the first choice." The simple fact that Abraham said, "Hey, listen, you take the first choice." He wasn't trying to fool him. He was trying to show that, hey, listen, whatever you choose, I'll go the other way. It was a compromise. You know, he wasn't saying, I'm going to go right and you go left. He was saying, if you want to go right, go right. But if you go right, I'm going to go left. And if you want to go left. And I'll go right. Just a simple gesture of him saying that was very, 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 very profound. And Lot, as we know, as the story goes, if you read your Bible, Lot chose the direction of Sodom and Gomorrah, and we already know how that story ended up. He didn't make the right choice. But if Abraham went to Sodom and Gomorrah, maybe we would have a different story. But Lot chose the direction of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? And I don't know how the Bible story goes, but I do remember that, and I take that into every negotiation. Furthermore, just to give you an example that's closer to home, I had a family member that was going to live with me at the time, and he had a car, I had a car. So there's like one parking spot, and he was saying, "Oh, I want to park my car here." That's it. He was saying, "I want to park my car here." So it kind of and it was going in the direction of it being very. It causing a big rift. So the cars are parked like this, straight like that, right? So it's hard. You can't. It's impossible to park a car like that It's impossible to park a car, two cars like that, because it's only one slab of land and it's straight like this. So if you park the cars like this straight, you can't fit two there, because then you're gonna block the whole driveway. So there was like a little bit of tension on his part, but on my part, I was fine. So then, you know, and compromise doesn't mean you're a pushover too. Compromise means you stand your ground, but you're also willing to, meet somebody halfway, or which is the whole idea. So I went grocery shopping, and when I went grocery shopping, I noticed that when you go grocery shopping, some cars are parked diagonally, like like that. Like the cars are parked like that. If you go to the mall, you'll see it. Like the cars are parked like that. And I looked at them. I was like, man, maybe I could park the car like that in where we live at. And this happened a long time ago. But that's the first time that I was like, wow, compromise really works. So anyway, he parks the car. He comes in and he parks the car straight. And then I say, hey, listen, I think I have a compromise. I think I have a meeting in the middle. Since you want to park your car there, and I want to park my car here, let's do 1, 2, and 3. Let's park it diagonally. And he did that, and it worked out. And it was a good compromise for both of us. So we both got everything. And I fight for compromise, and that's how I win everything. Now when I say something, you just listen to me, because, wow, you figured that out and I didn't. You know what I mean? When I tell him to do something, he just does it. Because it's like there's no fight, no pushback, because I worked out a situation for me and for him. They now trust me. And you can do the same exact thing, right? Compromise is the #1 way to solve every single problem, solve every issue. So hopefully this helps somebody. You could take this when you go to your job. You could take this when you go to in your relationships. You could take this everywhere. And, I want to give you guys more life tips and more health tips, more helpful tips, just so that you can live your life amazing, and you could not think that you always have to be offended. Because remember, being offended is a choice. Here, if you follow me, you want to be a sticks and stones guy. What does that mean? It just means a guy who's just, hey, listen, sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Yeah, words will never hurt you. So get out there today and start compromising more. Look for the middle ground and stand your ground. That doesn't mean that they should get everything and you should get less. Always look for the middle ground and stand on that. Defend the middle ground. Defend, hey, listen, I want you to win and I want me to win. Because that's the only way that business can be done. Everybody has to win. Because even if you lose, you're going to be resentful. If the other party loses, they're going to be resentful. So hopefully this helps somebody today. And thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, guys. Later.